Welcome back to No Man Sky with Turley 6. So I did get a second expedition going. We can check here to see. I do have a couple guys left over. We got some guys that will be out back in 2 hours, real time. I did make a couple. I did do a couple things. I did grind for some more bones. Right now, at one point I was up to 30 million. I'm at 19 million. Also, I did find a S-class exotic starship that I went ahead and bought. It's this little red and gold one here. So I do have it. I am going ahead. We're in a high economy right now, a 3-star. Got a lot of ships in here. And I'm gonna flip some more ships to get some nanites. So I wanted to show you guys that. So right now I do have 1900 nanites. And as you can see, we have done a few. I've got a few upgrades here. One shield one, and one hyperdrive. I also did a lot of missions. I had about 20 missions stacked up. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. I had about 20 missions stacked up of killing creatures. And I went to an abandoned building with they're called monstrosities, but the crab dudes that come out of the ground. And I killed about 20 of those, and I end up literally having 3 pages of missions complete, which gave me quite a bit of money in nanites as well. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this. And then there was one more, I think, right... Just trying to get to where we can get some 3 going. It's a C. It's a support guy. We're going to decline him. Yeah, it might not be too bad, but yeah, we'll take him. So support kind of gives you. He doesn't take a lot of fuel. But he can save you fuel. Sometimes they'll save you fuel and stuff for the rest. It's good to have a support guy with them. Alright, so let's get back on task here. I wanted to flip some ships. There would be more guys to recruit down there. I want to flip some ships first. Before I burn through this money. I'm under 15 million now. I'd like to put a base in this region. Since it's a high economy. Also want to teleport back to the base 1 and grab our storage augmentations out of there and add them to this. It'll add a lot of space. I've been saving them till we got an S-class ship. turn this in, see what new missions we can get. I think it's just the pirate one. This is the space station where I bought the exotic. Okay. $36 million. We don't have money for that for sure. So what you're looking for, in my opinion, is at least an A. And you're trying to buy at least an A level, so you'll get A upgrades if possible. And then you just want to try to stay under 4 million. I don't think I have anything I want to sell. I think I pretty much got that cleaned up. Oh, I do got that dihydrogen jelly that I wanted to take back to the base as well. Alright. Let's, where are we at here? Alright, we're at the Guan Exokin space station. Let's see what we got here. So I want to drop any modules, I could also I should have accessed this. I could access all this from the freighter as well. I want to put this in there. I want to grab these out. I have 9 of these storage augmentations from flipping ships. Also, I want to put 10 of these in there just for building purposes. Okay, just so we have them for later. And then I'm going to move this, 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 this. Can all go to the starship. Also, I got 51 salvage data we need to go spend. Alright. Let's see. He wants us to... We hired a exocraft guy. Technician. We're gonna... I've been putting my upgrades into this thing because I can recharge it. I did buy another... upgrade for it here. So it's a little faster. Maybe we'll take that out for a little bit. Figure out what I was doing now. Oh, I'm going to put this in the... I need to sell that activated copper as well. Put this in 20 at a time. No, okay. To the we'll move that over to the ship. Some of that could be for the starship or for the freighter fuel. So here's the exocraft guy. He's going to give us a quest. Excuse me. Alright, gave us a little C engine module there. The scientist, I can't remember if we did everything for him. Okay, maybe he was waiting. Okay. Give us nanites, that's fine. Here, let's see. We have anything ready to harvest? We'll check on the farmer here. Oh no, for weapons research, I got to go hunt down pirates. But remember, I don't want to go too far on that because I don't want to have to get attacked right now by sentinels. This stuff needs planted. Needs finished planting. So there's new stuff planted there as well. I'll take care of that some other time. I think I got rid of all my frost wart. That's why it's oh, that was ready. Carotino balls is ready. No, that's ready. Okay, so I do need to do some more planning, which I'll take care of. There's a little hole there, which is this base a little more complicated probably than I needed to. Alright, let's sell these Gravitino balls. And if you look, he wants us to harvest Frostwort. I just did that. Not sure why that's not progressing, but not a big deal. Let's sell the Gravitino balls. 182,000. Let's drop this stuff off real quick. We'll go back and I want to go back and get that ship upgraded. I want to add those storage augmentations to that ship. We can put this, see if there's room for this in the Exocraft. So here's this one. Speed's not horrible. The boost is what's been upgraded. What I found out too, you can just hold that down. Also, if you can get a little bump, you can hit X. Get a little air. Make up some distance. Alright. So we got seven minutes away from the base according to that by walking. I also so pretty fast now. Purple. I'll take it. Ooh. Drop the bike down on her head, so. Okay, come on. You can do it.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I can see you. Alright, so let's go ahead and summon the ship.
Radiation protection falling.
I'll show you, I did put a mine in. I like that red and gold. I did put a, one of the little quests was a little survey. I'll land right here. Okay, really? Whatever you want. Alright, so this is a little side quest that it had me doing. So it's still got power. The batteries aren't quite depleted yet, but they will be. So it's a couple extractors, and they're full right now. So it's an S-class uranium. So these things are supposed to be going up and down, but it's an S-class. But you put down a couple extractors, you hook them to power, and then the more supply depots you add, the more you can hold before you empty it. I don't know what I use uranium for. I've got some already, but that's what I just pick up. 4,000. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use that much. But if you ever need it, you just go there and grab it. By the time I need it again, it'll be ready to go. It'll be full. And there's a way to get better power. I didn't do it on this base yet. Let's see here. Let's get this added in, and then we'll head back to try to go back to the starport there. So I had 500 uranium. You do use it for some planting, for gamma weed, I think. Alright, so I just want space stations. And I 100% forgot what we were looking for there. I would think it'd be the very last one, but I was wrong. So confused. Very confused. That's fine. Let's just go to Isatam, which is this is the new galaxy that we discovered. Then we'll go to the space station, and then we'll look at doing some base stuff and exploring some Isatam stuff here. Why I normally write down the space stations, because they all start looking alike. The only thing I have here I think is a base computer. I want to build a base right over here, kind of in this flat area. There's some wreckage here that looks kind of crazy. Is there a buried technology module? Maybe I already grabbed it. So in this galaxy, and I'll show you when we get up in space here, this is probably, I'm assuming, the only planet we've been to in this galaxy. I don't have any fuel, I don't think, warp fuel, but as you can see, this is the basically a wide open, unexplored galaxy for us. So we'll check out some stuff here. Right now I want to go to the space station. We'll check out the surrounding planets. We can maybe move our base. We don't have to. I wanted a base here so I can teleport back to this galaxy. So it's a trader. This is the least important one of all. So it's always good to check them out though. Nav data. Pugnium's not bad. Platinum, we were short on that before earlier when I was trying to build something, so I'll go ahead and buy it. We didn't have a lot of each, so not a big financial investment. We're still at 15 million. I do got some bones to sell. One of them's almost 600,000. And you can hold on to those higher dollar ones to where you get that plus, 5%. Makes a big difference on 500,000 units. It's another 25, 30,000 units. I usually just sell them. I don't hold on to them. Now that we're starting to get, as you can see, I've done quite a few backpack upgrades. This whole side, you can fill this whole end in, but it's getting close to 1 million each. I just don't feel like I'm super rich to do that yet. So if we look here, 700,000. Alright, so we'll check out the multi-tool. So that's going to be an experimental, I think, or a regular, I don't know, I can't tell. We'll see what he's got. I don't have a lot of upgrades on this new multi-tool. Really, the only thing I'm interested in is S class or A. I can get an A. That's for the shotgun, so that's not bad. That raised our damage potential up by 2,200. 220, I mean. 220. Alright, so what I want to do, and the reason I came, let me upgrade my, let me add these, I want to add these storage augmentations to my ship. So, if you get a ship that you're going to keep, you hit upgrade starship. It's not going to let me salvage it because I don't have anything available. I can purchase one for 7 million. I can upgrade the class for 50,000, but it's already an S class, so I'm going to start hitting apply these augmentations. I have 9 of them. So it's going to fill in these gaps first. It's going to fill in technology. So those are, I used everything I had. But if you look, I want to make some warp fuel too. If you look, it filled out our starship, and it started filling out this row here. Are you not installed? What do you need? Wiring looms. Alright, let's try to put that in. There's an A29, but it's 15 million. That's not what you want to buy when you're flipping ships. So we can buy 2 wiring looms. There's a lot of gold. Especially after we spent all that time looking. We got 600, so probably wouldn't hurt to buy some. Alright, let's see. What was that under? Was that my starship, or was that my multi-tool that was missing? What was missing? I confuse myself whenever you're not telling me. Alright, let's see. Let me buy some of this gold. I don't know about 2,000. Let's see what the price is here. That's $1 million. We're not going to go that crazy. Alright, so I want to, let's, we're looking for A's, at least. This might be easier to teleport to a, we're at 1,700 nanites, so. Oh, and I need to sell those bones. We'll see if we get anything here. Just have a round coming in. There's a B. There's an A. It's 5.5. It's a little more than I want to spend. Let's run to the next. Let's see if we can find us a. One thing you'll notice about this ship, I've upgraded it a couple times, but the hyperdrive range is going to be a lot farther, so it can jump a lot farther than the older beginning ship. Oh, I'm not sure where it was. So here's a 3-star economy. So let's go here, and as you can see, I wasn't even trying to. I thought that was going to be too far away, but I want a base in some booming economies, because that way when you go to flip ships, I can actually build a base at a trade post. And that usually, it's a little more time to flip a ship from a trade post, because you got to fly it to the space station, obviously, or warp your freighter. Our freighter is not in this system, so I can't just summon the freighter, I don't think, in this system. I don't think it'll come that far. Oh, and it will. I lied. So let's summon our freighter, and it'll bring any extra. So we also have the economy scanner, so we can scan for a trade post. So let's scan this planet to see what kind of planet the trade post is. So it's high sentinel activity, but it doesn't say aggressive. And at a trade post itself, for what we're going to be doing, it's really not going to bother us. And we'll head back to the. Looks like we got a superheated storm going on, maybe. So what I normally like to do is park next to the. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So that gave us a save. It's kind of a superheated storm right now. Let's run up here. It's clear. We'll see what we need to sell our bones. I keep forgetting to do that. They're just taking up space. I do have 2 more storage augmentations. Not sure why. I thought we were out, which is fine. All right. Excuse me. We're at 15 million. Well, normally what I like to do, obviously, to talk to these guys, you can buy farm items from them too. Normally what I like to do when I get one of these is literally, I'll put a base computer up here, and I think you have to enable this. I think I have it enabled. I think it was one of the options that I did have to enable so I can build here. But I usually put it here. I don't build the base here. I build the base beside it. Oh, there's a crash site too, right next to us. So there's some goodies there. Alright, so then from right here, you can observe all the platforms. You know, there's 2 there, 3 there, and 2 there. So you got 7 platforms of stuff coming in, which is why I don't park on them. So we got a cave system there. It's kind of weird looking, huh? I wanted to be a cave. I'm not sure if it is. Kind kind of in a little dip here, huh? There's the crash freighter. There's an A-19 for $2.5 million. So we're going to go ahead and buy this guy's ship. It's an A. It's less than $4 million. I'm going to take it. You just don't want to exchange. If you exchange, you've lost your S-class, which is worth more, so you don't want to do that. So I'm going to hit buy. I'm going to go ahead and jump in this. I'm going to fly to the space station and scrap it. It'll automatically summon my other ship to me. What I like is it's really only seconds away from the space station, which is good. And we'll hang out in here just for a second once we scrap this and see if we can see anything in here. But you can kind of bounce back and forth to keep it where you're not getting bored just waiting for ships, looking at the same old ship. And you can also reload. Like right now, they just created an autosave. They'll tell you to some people will tell you to reload that autosave. That'll create a. I don't know if we checked all this stuff yet. I don't think we did because we went straight to the. All right, so we hit scrap. Okay. I'm gonna, now it's the exotics here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply these upgrades. Which I wanted to do earlier, but I don't know why it didn't. Alright, so we did get one new augmentation. So from A and S's, you got a good chance of getting storage augmentations. Alright, so now, so there's an A23 at 2 million. We're going to buy this. Scrap that, because once you buy it, it automatically flips it over to your ship. But always be aware of which one you're scrapping. See, that is not my exotic, so it gives you a little picture, which is good to go. So, plus my exotic would be worth a little more scrap than that. Not much more, probably, but. All right, so I don't know if we got any storage modifications or not. I can look at my inventory real quick. So I didn't get any storage augmentations. But now I can decide if I want to put any of these that I got, if I want to put these A's in my ship, I can, or I can sell them and try to buy S's. So let's see if he's got any S's. So he's got an S Starship shield module. He's got an S phase beam, which I don't use. He does have an A positron. Did I already have an A positron? Or oh. I have photon. That's what I. Okay, so hold on. I don't know. I don't know what the positron is. I don't know if I use that one or not. There's the photon upgrade A. What did I say? A phase beam. Okay, alright. The positron, I think, is basically the shotgun version. So we'll buy this. Okay, so and then we'll sell. I don't use the phase beam. And then the rest of these I'm going to install in the other ship. So the shield module. The photon. I want to move this stuff. And you can tell when you're getting the boost because the border is highlighted. And as you can see, now when you get 4 shield modules, this might I thought that might overload it, but it didn't. You can put it on the other area. Alright, so now when you look here, when you look at the starship, all the yellow is the extended stuff. I can go 757 light years, which is huge. My damage potential is not super great yet, so I need to look at that. But shield strength is fine, maneuverability is whatever, and then, but that's just how you continually upgrade. And I can put armor slots over here as well, and I could put, you know, update over here. But let me see, I want to install the shotgun version, which is this. I don't have, so that's the uranium. We have that at the base, so we'll put that in at some point. But that's the shotgun version. It's this, and plus I like to have all the drives in. So like I can put in the, even though they won't be working right now, you can install the cadmium drive. So you can hit build. I can install what I got. Then it's the indium, and I have that stuff at the base. This will allow you to go to all the different stars. Ooh, I like that color. All right, let me buy some. So now, if we just stacked up those items. And as long as you got space, you don't have to sell right now. But it gave us instead of giving us actual units, it gives you these items to sell. That's a C. It's A22 for 1.6. Excuse me. So we're still at 9.8 million. The money's going down, but we got stuff to sell to get quite a bit of that back. So 1.6 million. Right. Scrap it off. And if you start scrapping S classes, you will get storage upgrades and S class upgrades. So now I can look at what did I get? So I got a pulse engine and a hyperdrive and another shield module. So if I want to put the pulse engine in, boom. I'm not going to put the shield module in. I think we're good there. Maybe another hyperdrive, which we're probably really good there anyway, I'm going to be honest, but finish out the block, right? And then what was the other one? That was the shield. So I'm going to sell that, and I can wait on that. But I'm like, oh man, I'm starting to get low on money. I'm down to 8 million. Okay. Run over over here.
Units received. 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 Units
And this is how it gives you your money back. It doesn't really give you money, it gives you items. Okay. So we just got back 4 million. A22 for 1.6. A22 for 1.6. So what you're looking for, obviously, is stuff. Once you're selling the things, you're getting nanites like crazy. I'm looking for an S class really, but there's an A23, but I've already got 2 deep, so I'm going to wait. You really want to scrap S classes, but I'll settle for A's if the price is right, because sometimes the S classes are so expensive. So I want to claim scrap. But what I'm looking for, and I'll show you why again, I think we talked about this already. Now it's going to flip back to, so it's on my other ship, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap that one too. Just make sure it's not my exotic. Now this is my exotic. Should be next. Okay, so if I go to upgrade it, I don't have any augmentations, but it would cost me 17 million for an augmentation. So right now, every storage augmentation I get for free or from scrapping a 1.6 million ship is the same as 17 million. And that's where you're getting your value. Is there any shield, hyperdrive, pulse engine? Probably use one more pulse engine. Fill out the block, right? Alright. Now I'm going to sell. You have to hit purchase, but then you just click over to sell. And as you can see, I'm getting 882 for these, so I'll probably have 2 of them, I think is what it is. Maybe 3. But now I'm up to 2,500 nanites. And I already bought the S class, so he doesn't... Oh, there's a phase beam, which I don't use. I think I already... I'll double check this too, see if... I like the pink. Alright. We already have an A, so if it's not an S, it's not wasting our time. So there's a bolt caster, A scanning, A mining, and we're still at 1279. We'll call that an episode. Appreciate it for watching. We'll see you next week.